This is my second take of this video because the first take I was rudely interrupted by my sister with a phone call on the phone that I'm recording on. Anyways, it's been a while since I've actually uploaded a video. I have not uploaded one in 6 months, August 2022. The reason is because I've been caught up in school and music, although I should have canceled ABC, but it's whatever. The album's out now, go listen to it, link in the description. And also, listen to Westwick's Story, which is better than the entire album. It's out on all streaming services, and join my Discord server, Me Gang, in the description. You might also notice that I'm holding my microphone today. It's because this is my music recording mic, and I still do have my talking mic, my Blue Snowball, but I don't know where the wire's at. And this has a stand, but it's for recording songs and music. It's not for talking, so I gotta hold it. But hey, it looks cool. Anyways, this is the first episode of the Mordoracist Chronicles of BronxHalo since August. Purple House Chronicles video will go up soon, but wait for that. I've already talked about February 4, 2022, the darkest day in the history of Mordoracist. But what about exactly a year before that? February 4, 2021, the brightest day for Mordoracist. That is the day that we brought Mordorracism to the MCYT server and we changed Mordorracism, we modernized it, revolutionized it, and turned it into what it is today. Even I'm not saying it's dead today. A lot of other people are still practicing it, but I personally retired. Video going up about that soon. And video also going up about the controversy of what happened on July 2nd, 2022. That's gonna be a big beefy video. I'm excited for that one. It's probably coming out somewhere in the spring though. So this video focuses more on the big three of Mordorracism, since I don't remember much about the big three, and I do not remember much about February 4, 2021. It was also a little rushed because school and stuff, and I'm recording this 11 p.m. of February 3rd, and I did not know, I forgot that February 4 was a holiday until I checked the calendar. So anyways, the big three of Mordorracism was BronxHalo, Ghosty Spoon, and Dirty Dan, now known as Dennis the Moderator. For the respect of this holiday, today, he is not Dennis the Moderator, he is Dirty Dan, but only for this video though. What you did on February 4, 2022 greatly outweighs what you did on February 4, 2021. Now here's a little backstory of the events leading up to February 4, 2021. I started becoming really active on the MCYT Discord server in January 2021. That's when I just started to get the name of BronxHalo known around the server, and many moderators started to like me too, which is a positive on the Mordorracism side. You could get away with a lot if the moderators like you. So word of advice, before you start being Mordoracist, get the moderators on your side. Anyways, I really loved the server. It was fun. But in late January, my Mordoracist urges were kicking in and I just couldn't help it. I had to do something Mordoracist. So I was attempting to bring it into this server. I've been retired from it for a few, not retired, but I haven't been doing it for a few months since I left Professor server PVC in October 2021, although I was hella Mordoracist there. October 2020, not 2021. But since I took a long break, it took me a while to get back to big Mordoracist mode. I used to always enter the chat with a Brooklyn Nets PFP. It had James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant in it back when they were all on the Brooklyn Nets. And I used to say every time, I'm gonna make the general chat beg for mercy. I never got to make it beg for mercy for the few days that I tried. I had a pretty slow start, but it was 2021. I wasn't as good as Mordorracism as I am today. But the perfect opportunity presented itself to me on February 4th, 2021. The VC was popping that day, and I decided to join. And I appeared in this VC that Ghosty Spoon, Dirty Dan, they were fucking shit up. And I decided to help them fuck shit up, since I'm good at fucking shit up. I said on the first day of Professional server I was gonna fuck that server up, and I fucked the fuck out of that server up. I fucked it harder than a porn star. Anyways, I do not remember what we were doing specifically in this VC, but we were bothering the hell out of all members and all moderators in it. And the moderators could not do anything about it, since technically we weren't breaking any rules. That is also one of the key parts to Mordorracism, one of the fundamentals. You never follow the rules, but make sure to never break them so you can do it as long as you can. But sometimes you get punished for not even breaking them. See July 2, 2022 video coming up soon on that. I'm really excited for that video. It's not written yet, but I'm really excited for it. So we weren't breaking any rules. The moderators couldn't do anything about it. Although despite that, one moderator went to the VC, I forgot her name, but they literally read the rules to us in that VC. They read the rules to Dennis specifically, but it was funny as hell. Absolutely nuts. We were actually there for a few hours, and that's when the big three of Mordorracism started. Dirty Dan, Ghost, and BronxHalo. We would then repeat and go into another VCs together later. We had that server in a chokehold. We were the Mordoracist Big Three, and we were really good at what we did. One day, February 6th, I think it was February 6th, could have been February 7th, but February 7th was the day I was watching the Super Bowl with Nathanie and Jari Tupo. You know I hate Jari Tupo, but I was watching it with her. So on February 7th, we did a rerun of February 4. It wasn't that prominent though. Dan left later to do his things, and then it was just me and Ghost and his other girl, who we'll call Alyssa for this video. Alyssa Lindbergh, my me character. Me and Ghost were doing our actual trolling on this one girl, but not murder racism. She wasn't a moderator, it was just regular trolling. We were doing pretty good at a trolling. Then I started talking. She broke down in tears because she believed that sounded like Technoblade. RIP Technoblade, by the way. This was before he died though. I always flex this to others. I made a girl cry in a Discord voice chat. And then when I flexed in the Discord voice chat that I made a girl cry in a Discord voice chat, they'd be like, it's not a flex, Xavier. It was tears of joy, bro. That's making a girl cry tears of joy is a flex. Although, if I distress a moderator enough to make them cry, I'll be very proud and flex it around. Which I actually did want. That moderator is Elcanor, funnily. And I'll talk about that story later. This girl was awesome. Me and Ghost VC heard many times in February. She did mysteriously disappear later in February, and that's sad. I really miss her. There's a whole gap of timeline events here, but one of my fucking bass traps just fell off the ceiling. I had to apply it back there. I didn't really apply it that well, not gonna lie. Oh shit, I'm supposed to clean the wall before I do it. But anyways, improvising on this, I do remember in May 2021, I was actually starting to get a lot of warrants because I was going like not mentally insane like the way February 4th 2022, but the song was going on in my head. I did leave Discord for like a week that month to work on my soap album. Now we get into probably the best day in MCYT history in my opinion. June 15, 2021. Liberty Bibbity, the GOAT Discord owner, hosted a Discord Got Talent event. Me and Ghosty Spoon, as we should, we were trolling the fuck. I don't remember if Dennis was there. I actually performed Shout a Flow, my first song that I recorded in 2019. I am a menace. I'm like Elisa at tennis. I performed that. I also said to Liberty Bibbity out loud in her face, Liberty Bibbity, let's customize the car insurance. You only pay for what you need. I used to troll the hell out of Liberty Bibbity, the owner, every single time she came into the chat with this catchphrase. Every time I saw her to the chat, I rushed in and typed at top speed, Liberty Bibbity, let's customize the car insurance. You only pay for what you need. It used to annoy the hell out of her. I miss Liberty Bibbity so much. The Mordoracist Big Three it thrived so much under Liberty Bibbity's rulership. And then Jari Tupo's ownership ruined the Big Three. But I already made a video on why Jari Tupo sucks. So also, let me tell you a funny story about Liberty Bibbity. Let's customize the car insurance. You only pay what you need. The exact day I returned to social media, April 27, 2022, I joined that server a day earlier to snoop around a little, and then I saw her in chat. I couldn't resist it, but I just had to say the magic words, Liberty Bibbity, let's customize the car insurance, you only pay for what you need. I used to stay up at 4 a.m. practicing saying, Liberty Bibbity, let's customize the car insurance, you only pay for what you need at the fastest speed possible. And I do it really good nowadays. Liberty Bibbity, let's customize the car insurance, you only pay for what you need. Moderator Madness Part 2 was written about the MCYT server, and I said, shout out to Dirty Daddy Ghosts, we're the trolling pros, them dudes really my bros, yo. The moderators absolutely hated us, and they couldn't do anything about it since we weren't breaking any rules. And that's what we built our moderacism on. Never following the rules, but never breaking them either, so moderators can't do anything about it. Yeah, we also tried to piss off as many moderators as possible without breaking rules. Anyways, on September 18, 2021, the downfall of MCYT would happen, and then the Mordoracist trio wasn't really Mordoracist for 3 months anymore. On December 26, 2021, the server opened back up under new ownership of Jari Tupo, who we really hate nowadays, and we returned into full form. Just as awful as we were in the first half of 2021. But unfortunately, the downfall of the trio starts now. On December 28, 2021, December 28th, the Ghosty Spoon was banned for being underage. But me and Dirty Dan, we could hold down the fort together. We did motor racism as we should have, and we were successful with it. On the one year anniversary of the trio, February 4th, 2022, was coming up, and I was really excited to celebrate it by trolling some moderators again, although I wasn't even online that day. And then, on February 4th, 2022, the 1 year anniversary of the day the trio was born, by the way, let me tell you that. The biggest plot twist of all time would happen. Dirty Dan betrayed our souls, and he became Dennis the moderator. He got promoted to moderator on February 4th, 2022. He betrayed all of us. He became a moderator on our anniversary. How you gonna do that on our actually, this is Jari Tupo's fault for promoting you on our anniversary, but I hate Jari Tupo more than I hate Dennis. In fact, I don't hate Dennis. I just feel sorry for him. It feels like he's brainwashed. But dude, how you gonna do that on February 4th, 2022? That's our day, Dennis. Should have done it on February 3rd. I would have been even more mad. February 5th, at least. You could have waited a day later. Also, they were promoted on 11:07 p.m. Jari Tupo, the moderator. You couldn't have waited just 53 minutes to promote these mofos. Elcanor was also promoted too. Elcanor's seen the light, but we still like to bully her in Me Gang. Join Me Gang and bully Elcanor right now. Anyways, I didn't respond well to this at all, to Dennis's promotion, but I concluded that the show must go on, even as a solo mission. I just be Mordoracist by myself. For the full story on February 4, 2022, click on the video in the description. I don't know if a card is gonna be easy here because things suck. Against individual, I continued my Mordoracist travels and I was pretty good at it. I was still good at it, but only against individual Mordorators. Because even today in 2023, well, I'm retired, so it's pretty obvious now. But the trio of Jardy, Tupo, Elkanor, and Dennis, I do not stand a fucking chance of them. They beat my ass in February 2022. I cannot defeat them. I eventually went a little cuckoo during February 2022, was displaying a lot of toxic behavior, so I decided to leave all of social media on March 5th because all of social media was pissing me off. And that's the end of the trio. Ghosty Spoon was banned and sent to the void. Dirty Dan turned into Dennis the Moderator, and BronxHalo disappeared like a father of his skin color, killing the trio on March 5th, 2022. Now, I will say BronxHalo did return for May 2022 to do some Mordor racism, but at that point, he was just beating up a dead horse. I was still good at it, but I left on June 5th, 2022. BronxHalo and Ghosty Spoon would then take the Mordor racism to another server on July 2, 2022, and on that server, we were actually great at it. We exposed how weak the SAF team was, and we left right after. And I eventually permanently retired from Mordor racism in August, so I'm never gonna go back to being Mordor racist, and I'm also never gonna go back to the MCYT server. I know if I was to appeal my ban, they would unban me, but I'm not doing that. That's the ending of that's the ending of this episode of the Mordoracist Chronicles, and that's the ending of the trio. Lasted exactly a year, February 4, 2021 to February 4, 2022. Anyways, I just wanted to celebrate this wonderful day of February 4, 2021, not 2022. And I just wanted to celebrate this wonderful day of February 4, 2021 with you, because it's the most important day, probably the most important day in MCYT history besides like the opening. Anyways, February 4, 2021, insane day. Goodbye. Go listen to Westbrook's story out on all streaming services and go join B Gang. Goodbye.
About cheese, the chat's always the same things. There was never versatility. The best use the BronxHalo, a generational troll. After that it sits the O. Shout out to Dirty Daddy Ghost. We're the trolling pros. Them dudes really my bros. Yo.